Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 24th through the 30th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo, what's going on? Man, that Virgo Venus of mine and that Capricorn moon, they are not good for me sometimes. Virgo, I was cleaning the yard today, and as I finished up piling up half the yard of what looked to be a mountain of leaves, some other leaves fell down behind me, and I started going after those. And then when I realized what the hell I was doing, I'm like, I'm gonna be here all autumn if I keep on doing this. I can't do this. I gotta let them freaking fall and take care of them next time. Like, I was going, at some point I was going for one leaf at a time. I'm like, no, nope, you guys are killing me. My freaking charge with too much earth, and then Leo comes out like, get those leaves out of here. Oh man, it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see, Virgo. All right. The overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's love here. There's good stuff happening. Good. In the recent past, the Six of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups. Good stuff. I don't know who this is to you. It's you and it's somebody else, obviously, here that shows up. This could be only about you, though, because I see you quite confident, open heart. Everything feels good here, but it is attached to somebody else. Now, in the current situation, the Queen of Cups, the Fool, the Magician. Man, you're doing good here. You're in manifestor mode. But you are coming from positive energies in your manifestation, so that's good, because we can also manifest negative things, but you're coming from your heart, you're coming from good intentions, you're coming from a good place here. In the immediate future, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. There's a little bit of a sense of independence, singlehood, which overall feels good, but there's something attached to it that doesn't feel so good. Kind of like, well, this is not nice. This doesn't feel great, but it's almost like you're stepping into a sense of independence and it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't, because so far in the recent past and up to here, I see your heart tied up to someone. I don't know if that someone is here physically, but even if they're not, your heart is tied up to them. Now, in the immediate future, I kind of see you going off a little bit on your own. Kind of like, let me see what I can do on my own here in this big, wide world. And it's feeling good overall, as I said, 98%, great. The 2% is like, yeah, this sucks. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. Let me see the Knight of Cups. For the Knight of Cups, you get the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card. I only see good things here. A sense of victory, a sense of progress. Your heart is there. Your energy is all in there somewhere. All I can see is an energy that moves forward, and it's a good energy. It takes a lot, by the looks of it. Kind of like, well, it's not easy to move this one, but it's working out. There's progress in a situation here. Let's do the Six of Wands in the recent past. Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Ooh, ooh, okay. So yeah, it takes a lot to get to that place if it feels good. Well, Virgo. This is what I was just talking about. Your job there is done, you know, as you go with the flow, you gather up leaves in my case, and then, oh, another one fell. Let me go get it. Oh, another one fell. You keep on going back, and you keep on going back. In your case, keep on going back to the mind. You keep on thinking a little too much. Like if I wasn't in my head about those freaking leaves, I would have piled them up, started to clean them up, and out they went. And then I look out, yeah, there's a couple other leaves, but so what? I wasted another who knows how much time because I started to think that, there's another one and another one and another one and another. Kind of the same energy here, you know? Where you're going for each of those leaves in here, and those leaves in this case of yours represents thoughts and doubts and all sorts of things, where again the energy of progress and movement forward definitely here, you're feeling it, but instead of staying in the feeling, you go to pick up the other leaves. Basically that's what you're doing, which is sending you into the mind, into 1,000 thoughts, into almost distracting you from having to feel it, which I don't think that you want that, but it happens. And that's what it means to kind of stand against the available energies, you know? Let's do the King of Swords. King of Wands, King of Cups, the Chariot. There's some great energies meeting halfway here. You and somebody else, you both have same frequency, same vibration, same whatever you want to call it. There's definitely a same kind of a thing here. And they're coming towards you. You're just kind of sitting there. It's meeting halfway. Let's just say you're meeting halfway with these energies. Let's do the Page of Cups. You're not allowing yourself to feel them. That's the thing. I mean, not all the time. For the Page of Cups, you get the Page of Wands, the Moon, the Five of Wands. And then I see a drop. I see these energies coming together, meeting halfway in beautiful energy, and then bam, they fall off. Quite harsh, too. But that to me represents a sense of, I don't know who this is to you, but I feel like the energies overall are great. And then there's some fights or some disagreements or something, because the Five of Wands is there. And it's kind of like, almost looking like you're not listening to them, they're not listening to you. And that creates kind of like a conflict, friction there. And it just drops the energies on their heads. You're going from kings to pages. So like, yeah, the energies are great, I feel them, but let's not allow ourselves to feel them, first of all, and second of all, let's fight so that we don't feel them anymore, because they're not there anymore, those energies. They are there. They're just functioning a little different. Let's do the Queen of Cups in the current situation. The Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords. Are you 5 years old, you and whoever you're dealing with here? Feels like a kid's play here. Oh, I love you so much, and I want to tell you, and I want to... Oh, never mind, I changed my mind. I'm not going to tell you. I don't even know if I love you. Well, I think I do, but I'm not going to... Let's do the Fool. The Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords. I don't know if you're 5 years old, and it would be illegal, but I think you're married, or there's some sort of a commitment here. This reading is quite troublesome for me. Because on one hand, it's showing me the energy of what it really is. And on the other hand, it's showing me how the two of you are circling around that energy, sometimes stepping in it, and then most times kind of falling off of that energy. And you become 5-year-olds. So the energy is constant, and it's beautiful. And you get to experience that for 5 seconds in a day or something, and then, you know, kind of keep doing all sorts of tantrums here, or whatever it is you're doing with it. This is a clear example of someone going against energies. And it's not only you or only them, it's the both of you. It's kind of like you're taking turns. Let's do the Magician. Of course. Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Star. You're learning more and more how to align with what is, what's the meaning of this connection to you, what it represents, the depth of it. Do you really want it? Do you not? I do see a lot of desire tied up to it. And it almost feels like, again, pages, pages, pages everywhere, like little kids, like you're just starting to learn how to align with what this really is, basically. Because it looks like it's quite meaningful, the situation, to the both of you. But you're treating it as if, whatever. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles. In the immediate future, you get the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers. Kind of the same thing. I kind of get the sense that you're trying to, again, stand more on your own 2 feet. Kind of gain a sense of independence. Even if this situation is still here, you can still, you know, kind of like, I need my own time, I need my own thing, let me go do that. And again, I see you going in that direction, but it feels quite difficult because you try that and it's like, something doesn't feel right. Let me go back to what I know, to a sense of codependency almost. And it's not the healthiest thing here, in all honesty. Not until you cut it out with behaving like 5-year-olds and start listening to one another and align with what this truly is, instead of doing whatever you want, you and them, with it, you know? This would be a good step that you're stepping into, or are trying to step into. Gaining a sense of independence, doing your own thing for a little bit, you know? It would possibly give this a little space for things to settle down a little. Let's do the Three of Swords, but I do see you kind of going right back to it because it sucks to you. For the Three of Swords, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you're trying. There's definitely a sense of boundaries. I don't think boundaries is the word. Cloaking yourself a little bit. Putting yourself in timeout a little bit, or trying to, wanting to. But there's so much thinking about it that I don't even know if you feel the actual energy of it. I don't think so. You're in your head about it, which makes things very difficult, and it creates this big separation from you to you first, and then from the situation even more. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles in the immediate future. Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Hangman. Yeah, you're extending here the white flag or something, kind of like, remember in the past where you're showing up as meeting halfway? I feel like you're starting here. You're starting here. This time around you're starting, because in the past I kind of saw you just waiting there for a little bit. And then I it could be that roles are reversed a little bit here, because I see you starting and then waiting for them to show up there. The energy is good of finding your own independence through this. I don't know if you're going to carry it through with what's showing up here. It kind of looks like, well, it sucks and I'm not learning anything from this. So even though the energy is available, I don't know if you're going to dive right into it. This reading is mostly about energies that are at play and two people that are doing whatever the hell they want, not keeping in mind that there's some energies that are running the show here. And they're like, well, I'm gonna run it my way. And the other one's like, well, I'm gonna run it my way. And it kind of becomes a shit show at some point, you know? And that, again, kind of goes down to try to listen to each other. Because otherwise, it's gonna get bad. This is not bad. It's gonna get bad. Let's see what the universe has. Bad in terms of really unhealthy and not good for either one of you, you know? Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Someone is living also in the past. Remember that one time when you did that, well, you're probably still gonna do it, so I'm gonna live in the present through that lens of knowing that you're gonna do something. And that in itself is not gonna give the opportunity for whoever you're dealing with to do something else. You already labeled them as, okay, they're gonna do that. People never disappoint. When you expect them to do something especially bad, they're gonna. To show you, to prove you're right, you know? That's what expectations do. That's how expectations work. It doesn't work the other way around, where it's like, well, I expect to win the lottery and, oh, I'm not winning. Why doesn't it work? Because that's not an energy you carry as a wound of fearing that things are going to show up. Fears usually manifest the best. And that's one of the fears, when we live through the lens of the past. And someone is doing that here. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's them. I don't know if it's the both of you. But pause for a little bit and start listening to the other person. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.